Looking for cheaper prices and convenience, consumers turning to online pharmacies to buy their prescription drugs. But most of us are unaware of the hidden dangers. It's estimated that of the more than 36,000 websites selling prescription drugs, only 270 are legitimate. Another 1,500 may be legitimate, and the rest, they are not. With more on this, Dr. Sridhar Puttaratsu, the CEO of Vital Springs Technology. Dr. P, thanks for coming back on the show. Good to see you.
Thank you.
I want to start by talking about so many of these websites completely illegitimate, the vast majority. What is the danger, the risk of using one of these websites?
Well, there's a lot of risk, Jerry. One is that you may not actually be getting the drug that you think you're buying, because they may be produced in some other countries. You don't really know what the ingredients are, and you could end up buying a prescription or a medication that is completely fraudulent, and the side effects, God forbid you take one of those,
right,
that interacts with another medication could be disastrous.
And we're not talking here, right, Dr. P, about just drugs that are not meeting the same standards as U.S. drugs. We're also talking about drugs that are produced by criminals, by gangs, who are just trying to make money off of Americans who want to buy cheaper drugs online, right?
That's exactly right. And that is a significant component of that, which is why you're talking about certain pharmacies, as you said, that could be outside of the United States. It's very important when you go to an online pharmacy to make sure that, in fact, it's credible, because so few are, but in fact that there is a U.S. postal address on the website, because there is the risk that a lot of this is happening outside of the country.
Wow. What are the red flags to look for? Look, a lot of people want to save money on drugs. They think online shopping is the way to do it. What is that one red flag that's going to tell you, hey, this website is no good?
Well, a lot of these online pharmacies ask you for a lot of personal information, and if they're not asking you for a prescription, that's a red flag, because any credible pharmacy is going to require a prescription from a doctor before they're going to fill it. A lot of the suspect ones start to ask you a lot of personal information, and with the uproar about data privacy and security that we're hearing about today, that's a huge red flag in terms of putting your personal information out there for people to scam. And so you should be really concerned. And the other staggering number, Jerry, that I was really quite surprised is the number of teenagers that actually use some of these websites to buy illicit drugs. It's a huge number. And so parents that are listening today really need to pay attention.
Well, I think that's a good piece of advice. So tell me, if you're somebody out there who's desperate to reduce your cost of drugs, what do you do? If online is not the way to go to save money, how do you get discounts on pharmaceuticals?
Well, that's a great question. Companies like Walmart and Safeway have gotten very aggressive in terms of providing prescriptions at a very cost-effective price. There was a couple of years ago this whole notion of being able to get a lot of your prescriptions at $4. The other obvious option, of course, is going the generic route. There are many medications that are available in generic that are far more cost-effective than the brand name. And a lot of companies today are trying to make it more accessible for the amount of co-payment or co-insurance that they have to pay in order to make it more amenable for people to stick to their medications and make sure they take them.
All right, Dr. P, thanks for helping us out. Great to see you. Have a great weekend.